Oceanside Outdoor Sport presents VOLLYBASH.
Another beautiful September day down here at the Parksville Community Park Beach. And the best way, of course, to wrap up the summer here is with VOLLYBASH, the 33rd annual. Again, excited for another great weekend of volleyball. My name is Matt Carter, standing here with Shane Hyde, who's a very well-known minor hockey play-by-play guy. Also does a little bit of volleyball coaching in his spare time. And Shane, one of the organizers of this amazing event, how has this weekend gone so far?
Oh, it's been a great event. Weather's cooperated with us. Our numbers are outstanding, even probably setting a record this year for the amount of teams out here. And you're going to see some great action here for the men's and women's doubles.
And to start off our broadcast, we are going to our women's doubles finals. First off, let's talk about the first team to qualify for the final, Heather and Ashley.
Yeah, both players kind of sleepers today. They took down some big names out there, and Heather and Ashley. Ashley's a homegrown Nanaimo player that moved to Victoria, and Heather's a Victoria player. Actually, she's grown up in Oregon and played at UBC, so some great talent there as well.
Great talent from the university ranks, but also, as mentioned, from really across the planet. Just mentioned our first team there from Canada and the United States. Our next team, the second qualifiers, representing Brazil and Croatia.
Yeah, we got Andrea Chunkovic, who's, maybe I'm a little bit biased, but I coached her for 5 years. So she's from Croatia, and Vanya from Brazil, Rio, Brazil. So she was a competitor against us many years at Douglas College, and I know her quite well from playing on the beach as well.
So plenty of talent from the university ranks here once again at VOLLYBASH. So let's get to it here. Our women's doubles finals at VOLLYBASH 2023. Shane, I do wonder, I've read that the volleyball and beach volleyball a bit lighter than the ball used in the indoor game, so the wind could have a bit of an effect on serves especially.
Yeah, it definitely does. That's why you'll see these teams switching sides. They're playing games to 21. It'll be a best 2 out of 3. Games to 21. Third set, if required, is to 15. But they'll be switching sides in multiples of 7 just because of that wind. And also interesting to note that all day long in their round-robin play, they've been playing the opposite direction to the wind, so the net is switched.
We're just getting set here to start again the women's doubles final. Still a number of games of their divisions going on in the background here, but again the crowds have come over on the sidelines getting ready to take in the women's doubles match. First point going to Chunkovic and Olivara there. You mentioned in the intros here off camera, Chunkovic, Olivara, Shane, 2 players you know from CCAA competition.
Yeah, I know them very well. There's a nice block there by Vanya. Yeah, Vanya used to be a big-time competitor against us when she played at Douglas College, and was their big leader for Douglas College.
Big swing there, getting the team of Pippas and Marshall on the board.
Yeah, that was a great swing by Heather Pippas. Heather played at UBC for a couple years. COVID shut her down, though.
Marshall back to serve.
Go press. Come on. I'm here. You're there.
Nice effort on the defense there. Pippas and Marshall, point going to Chunkovic and Olivara. Nice poke there from Chunkovic, earning the point.
You can hear the communication that Andrea and Vanya have with each other, constantly chattering, line, deep, cross. They're constantly communicating.
Over. Back. Going. Come on. Hey.
That ball just went wide, or long, I should say.
That's the deadline. Yep, 4-1 advantage right now for Andrea and Vanya. Shane, something else to mention too, no officials officially on these games, so sort of self-officiated by the players.
Yeah, that's one of the traditions we have here at VOLLYBASH. It started 33 years ago when we didn't have officials, and it's more of an honor system and ethics of our athletes that play in it. So if it's close, we reserve it. That was a nice ace serve there by, I believe that was Heather, wasn't it?
Yeah, Heather Pipicer with a nice ace, bringing their team back to within 1 point. 4-3, so 7. So as you mentioned, switching sides there every 7 points. And a big shout out to anyone watching from Lake Oswego, Oregon.
Come on, come on, come on. Middle, middle. No one, no one. Yeah.
Bit of a tight set there by Chunkovich. But luckily she used a bump set rather than a hand set. Here at VOLLYBASH, you're not allowed to set the ball over on our rules.
Nice little cut play there from Pipison Marshall.
Yeah, that was a cutty by Ashley there. Used lots by beach players.
Come on, come on. I'm here. Swing it. I'm here.
Oh, taking over on 2. And 2 again, and just using the net to run down. Smiles on both sides about the finish of that play there.
Probably you might see Heather say sorry to the team. That happens quite often. The friendly sorry, didn't mean it.
Go, Heather, go. Way to be there.
Another ace there for Pipison Marshall. Marshall serving, and one thing you notice too, unlike in a lot of indoor volleyball where you see a lot of the big swings, the big kills, a little more focus on precision with the attacks here on the beach.
Yeah, for sure. And if you're watching right now, this is actually not a typical Vanya Andrea game. They're really struggling with their ball control, and it looks like the team of Marshall and Pippis are actually going after Vanya.
Yeah.
Chunkovich turning the side out, back to within 1. And as you say, your serving too is always interesting. Either you want to serve to the person you're hoping will take the attack, or occasionally serve in between the 2 defenders.
Yeah, sometimes there's a lot of strategy that goes into it. Maybe the other partner's not a good setter also. So there's a lot of things that go into it. That one's just hit out. I think Ashley was looking for hands there, but there was no hands, no touch.
Yeah. All right, we're all tied at 7s here.
I know this team of Vanya and Andrea, they took down the big player Kumi Chow in the semifinals, so they were feeling pretty tired because they've had some big battles. 2 matches before this, both went 3 sets, so you can see fatigue.
Come on, Jack. Come on, I got this. Line up. So good!
Vanya's celebrating there. You heard that. So good. She liked the roll shot there by Andrea.
And again, a great example of Vega could have, with some no direct blocking, could have hit it down hard, but just perfect off the end of the palm and down for the point. And a big ace. Oliveira again, yes, all smiles on that one. A 2-point advantage now for the Brazilian and the Croatian.
I'm out. So good, let's go.
Another big ace. If you had this hand in Vegas, you'd be doing pretty well.
Yeah, you know, this isn't your typical VOLLYBASH final. There's the ball control is really lacking here in this first part of the match. A lot of serve-receive errors happening.
Nice side out though to get it back, and you're seeing the one team with the sunglasses on, other team not with. So we'll see if where the sun sits in the sky may be an advantage for one team or the other. Wind seems to have chilled out a little bit here. Bit of a serving.
Line, line, line. Hey.
There's a kill by Vanya. Taking a good swing there. Again, it all comes down to that first contact. If you can get a nice pass, then you can do a lot more with it, with your roll shots or your swings.
It's over, it's over. You're there. Yeah, come on.
Again, a little bit out of control. There's some scrappy play here. First contact, some of the sets are really tight to the net, so they're having to just save balls rather than take big swings or nice roll shots.
You're good, you're good. Back one.
Even that one was a very, very tight set to the net, but I don't know. Heather and Ashley, this is the first time that they've been to VOLLYBASH, and they're already in the final, so maybe nerves getting to them. They know that you guys are hard tape in it.
The cameras are on, and again, this is a very highly regarded, pardon me, very highly regarded tournament. Now heading into its 33 years of doing this, and against a team that have, like I mentioned, have been on the trophy before.
Line, reach. Yeah.
Again, another tight set there by Chunkovich. Vanya just, all she had is, that's called a pokey out in beach volleyball, where you're not allowed to tip the ball like you can indoors, and so outdoors you have to close your fingers, and it's like a 3-knuckle shot where it's called a pokey, and that is actually legal in the beach game.
Set the left side, Vanya up, over to 2, and again, another pokey finding the space between the defenders. Here are the fans beside us cheering Heather on. Now down by 5 here in the first set. Again, the first team to win 2 sets, taking the game and the championship.
That ball just launches right out of the court, over into the men's side, and it's a men's semifinal taking place as this women's final is happening.
Looking forward to having the men's final here after this match. Back to the game here. Oh, big attempt, a free swing from Oliveira, but into the net.
The score is incorrect there. And gotta wait for a change. There we go, 11 serving 14.
Bump sets, Oliveira. And perfect, finding the space. Now you see there was another ball that came into the court there. Would that consider a dead play, or no, let that run?
Well, I think what they're saying is that they wouldn't have got the ball anyway. So there's that friendly play where it's like it didn't interfere. Why do a reserve?
In the middle. Back.
Set to the middle, defenders back. Or the dig attempt, but out of bounds it goes.
You heard Chunky on the other side, Andrea Chunkovich, yelling in, trying to throw the Heather off. Yeah, this play right here. Nice try by Vanya with the dig, but just out.
Vanya back to serve, team up 16-12 here in the first set.
Once again, using that side change.
How does it work for timeouts in beach volleyball?
Well, these players get 1 timeout per set. You don't see them call it very often in the beach game, especially in the women's game, unless some things are drastically going wrong. Or unless it's a tight game. You'll see that too if the score is really tight. I wouldn't be surprised if this team calls one soon, though. With a 5-point lead, it is getting out of hand a little bit.
And Oliveira's serving has been excellent here throughout most of this set. Another ace, like at least 3 so far.
Again, another tight set, and it's not much that Ashley can do, but just kind of pokey that ball over. You're seeing that on both sides.
think we have a quick replay on that.
Yeah, you see both Andrea and Vanya going for the ball. They call that the husband and wife, where it's right down the middle and both players look at each other and no one goes for it.
Come on, up and down. Line.
Pump set right close to the net. Vanya with a nice play. Over in 2.
Come on, line. Get it. Yes. Come on, come on. Up and
Job
down.
from Pippis to get that over. Chunk it up to Oliveira. Block.
Do it.
Big set there. A big applause from the crowd. Heather Pippis with some outstanding work at the net on that rally.
Yeah, that was a good scrappy play by Heather and Ashley. But again, you know, the team of Vanya and Chunkovich struggling with their ball control.
In. Come on, help me. I got it.
Over in 2 with Pokey. Set up on the right side. Thinks to the Pippis, but goes long.
I think that went off her forearm when she swung rather than her hand. You're also seeing a little bit of spin on the balls. If there was a referee out here, they might be calling some of these hand sets, but they're letting it go.
Come on. Yeah, up and down. Line.
Bumps up Chunkovich. Oliveira, perfect space down the line on the left side.
Again, a nice first contact, a nice set by Chunkovich. Here you see it coming up in the replay, and it's Vanya has a lot of choices there, so you have to respect the hit, but then she does the deep roll shot.
On the left.
Pippis, nice shot off the block and down, earning the side out.
Again, a nice pass, a beautiful set, and then again, you got lots of different options when you get the passing and the setting. That's key here.
All right. Up and down. Swing it. I love it.
Chunkovic over in 2, sitting that space down the left side. Bringing the team up to 20 and set point.
Yeah, normally you'd see a sky ball here, but no one's yelling for a sky ball.
That's right, that is the tradition of this
Yeah.
tournament, is it not?
Usually the match point, but
Back. Go line. Come on. Out.
Beautiful rainbow there from Marshall.
yeah, you can't get a better shot than that. Using her beach skills that she developed in Nanaimo and then now plays down in Victoria with all the Victoria crew down there at Willows Beach.
Pippis, the nice serve dropping there.
On the right. In the middle.
Now a chance to finish that off the block. Big dive from Chunkovic, but down. Pippis and Marshall staying alive here in the first set.
Yeah, every time they serve, it's a possible set point. So here you see. That time it was Heather with the nice swing and just out of Andrea's reach. But again, every time that these guys serve, it's a possible match point. Set point, sorry.
No one. Oh, yeah.
And there you go, first set going to Chungvan Oliveira. You almost probably heard the call there on the broadcast saying no one, so a quick little tip over the net takes to point 21, and Chunkovic and Oliveira up 1-0 over Pippis and Marshall. Shane, some quick thoughts on that first set?
I don't know. I maybe my expectations are a little higher with the legendary status of Vanya and Andrea, but I really thought that like I said earlier, the ball control and the setting is just not to where it should be.
With that, though, we still do have some highlights to take a look at and some excellent plays mentioned out there at the net.
You know, these two players, Vanya and Chunkovic, have never played together, and Vanya is just actually coming back from having a child, so she's doing the comeback. Child's about a year old. Interesting thing is Vanya actually got engaged to on this beach about 3 weeks ago in our leagues that we run here, so it was pretty awesome. Her husband didn't get the time to do a formal engagement when they were coming out of Brazil, and they got married, but he wanted to do it officially, so he did it on Parksville Beach right in our league, so it was pretty awesome to see happen.
Oh, very cool. Well, there you go. So Olivera has a really nice ring, and they're one set away from a gold medal. Olivera has played the nets. Olivera and Chunkovic, sorry, up 1-0 so far in the game, and 1-0 far in the set. Shane, you mentioned maybe a little bit of a fatigue over a number of games, so something maybe not as clean play as you hoped, but that was a nice strike right there from Heather Pippis, proving me wrong.
Yeah, you know what? Pippis and Marshall had an easier route through. Here you can see some fresh legs there as Heather takes a nice swing, gets the point.
Marshall serving. Chunkovic over in 2. Great rally there. Nice cutter from Chunkovic to finish that off. Let's take a look at that again.
Yeah, nice scramble play, and Chunkovic with a beautiful cutty there. Showed she was going line and went across her body.
Ashley Marshall takes the advice from her teammate, going to the back.
Yeah, she scored a few nice shots deep line there. Seems to be her bread and butter.
Pippa serving.
Come on, help me. Let's switch sides a little bit. Okay.
Interesting, you hear that Vanya saying let's switch sides a little bit. So she wants to go to the right side. Both of these players normally play on the right side. So the one that's playing on the left side seems to be struggling a bit. They're naturally right side players. Well, the switch didn't help.
Yeah. That's 2 outstanding serves in a row here from Heather Pippis.
Over 100 teams here at VOLLYBASH this year for doubles.
Come on, I'm here. You're off. Yeah.
Olivera in the sign outs. Nice strike between the 2 opponents. Let's take a look at that one again.
Yeah, you see Vanya with that husband and wife right down the middle. It's one of the hardest areas to defend because you don't know who should take it. But that was a nice swing there for sure.
The corridor of indecision.
All right, let's go. You. Bring it down middle. What? Come on. I'm here. Watch over. Come on. Yeah.
Nice dig from Vanya.
Go on. You're there. I'll stay.
Pokey over, stays in. Pippis up.
Come on.
Nice rally there. Crowd appreciating that one.
All right.
Here you see a nice dig by Ashley, and then nice return over as well. Oh, but she follows it up with a missed serve. I was just about to say to you, Matt, it seems like they are getting a little bit more comfortable.
I think you are seeing, a little more confidence in the plays, just getting used to this court, getting used to the moment as well. A nice selection of folks lining the court here, joining, and then, a couple serves now into the net too.
We might have sabotaged them with
Maybe
that.
have, yeah. It's like saying a shutout when you're broadcasting a hockey game, then the shuttle will be gone shortly afterwards. Pippis and Marshall up 6-4 here in the second set, trailing 1-0.
Up and down. Line.
Huge swing from Olivera.
Again, it all comes down to the pass. Beautiful pass there. Andrea uses her hands. Nice set, not too tight, not too far off, and Vanya's able to take just a really hard swing right down the middle.
That block went for the idea down the line, but as you mentioned, down the middle it goes. Pippis with the set. Marshall another shot to the back end, causing problems for the defense.
If that was the men's game, I'm pretty sure that the opponents would take a look at this set. It definitely didn't come out clean. But in the women's game, they were a little bit more friendlier on that call.
Line.
That set definitely was not good. And you see both players here. This is VOLLYBASH here. They called their own, said, you know, Marshall and Pippis weren't even going to call it. They weren't going to call it. And you see Andrea, she knew right away that was not going to be her point. She was going to give it to them.
Back in, just missed another nice pokey from Oliveira, I believe, to take that. Low fives from the competitors here as they switch sides.
Score is 6 serving 8 from the team of Chunkovic.
Go.
For 2 back over in 1. Very nice back bump set there. Chunkovic up to Oliveira at the net.
Vanya does a great job of swinging every 4th play and every other one doing a little short pokey, so they have to respect her.
Oh, beautiful drop serve there for the ace from Vanya. To your last point, yeah, I suppose when you want to go up to your attack, you want the same motion routine to keep the defense off guard. But yeah, there's that great serve there. Just died right out of the air.
It's a short serve. One of the hardest to return.
Try. Come on.
Big swing from Marshall and deflecting out of bounds into some of the fans on the side. Let's take a look at that again.
Yeah. Ashley Marshall just taking a chew on that one, and Vanya chased her down but ran out of real estate.
Martial law in effect here at Parksville Community Park. Oh, the fake bump set there from Vanya.
Yeah, this one here, a lot of people don't like this play.
I sense you're probably one of them.
No, you know what? I made a career out of that play, so I know that people don't like that.
We're all tied at 9 here. Oh, set off the net and through.
I don't think I've ever seen a women's VOLLYBASH championship with this many second overs. I'd say there's more second overs than third overs. Third contact's over.
Or 2, yeah. That was a nice pokey there to pull it back. Marshall with the serve, just out the back corner. We're all tied here at 10 in the second set. Vanya serving by the Quality Foods tent.
Bring it down. Yeah. Okay. Come on. Go. Reach. Yes.
Perfect anticipation at the net there from Heather Pippis. Well, let's take a look at that one again. Something with the nice setup to Oliveira was mentioned. Perfect timing from Pippis there, right at the center of the net.
All right. In. Yeah, bring it down. Line. Go.
More nice net play from the team of Pippis and Marshall.
Yeah, big smiles from Ashley Marshall after this block.
And not really a height advantage in the two teams. They're both pretty equal, but you're seeing, yeah, recently in the set, some nice plays at the net.
Yeah.
There, Oliveira, yes, not trying to slam it through the block, but again, finding that space at the back corner of the court.
Yeah, Vanya, again, using that deep pokey, short pokey, cross-court shots. She just has so many shots, and then right when you think you've covered that, she hits it. But there's a miss serve by Andrea Chunkovic.
13 serving 11, about halfway through set number 2. Ashley Marshall serving. There's a big swing, big kill. Vanya Oliveira, and quickly looks back over at competitor, make sure everyone's all right.
Yeah, like I just finished saying about 30 seconds ago, she rolls shots, and then she unleashes that. So you really don't know what's coming at you. That was a beautiful power move by Vanya. Maybe she got a little bit too fired up, jacked up, missed that one out long.
It's all right. I'll type it up. That won't happen again.
Again, it's 14-12 for Pippis and Marshall, trailing by 1 set.
Line.
Again, perfect cutty there to the right side of the court. Back and forth they go.
Yeah, that was more of a cleaner shot by Vanya there. That was a beautiful cutty, they call it. You'll see she's flashing signals, who she's going to be blocking at the net.
All right, but a run of a couple serves here. I don't think the wind's been getting any stronger, but just missing a little bit back to the outside and on the side.
Yeah, they had quite the conversation on who they were going to serve and what they were going to block, and maybe they should have spent a little bit more time thinking about the serve.
Ashley Marshall serving.
Come on, help me behind you.
Up on pass, back to it, poked over. Pippis with the sets, Marshall up. Nice play at the net from Oliveira.
Oh, did you see a net on that?
No, maybe we have a replay.
Let's see,
take a look.
let's see. On the block. No, maybe it was ball.
Pretty close, but point going to the Brazilian and the Croatian. Pippis with the sets.
Yeah, push me. No, line up. So good.
Another cutty there from Chunkovic.
Yeah, that's her bread and butter, that short cross-court cutty. She does a very good job disguising it to the last minute.
We're all tied at 15 here in set number 2. Reminder, Chunkovic Oliveira up 1-0 in the game. Could be going for the title right here. And off the net and down.
Vanya didn't even want to look at her opponents on that one. She felt bad.
Over back in 1. And big swing from Pippis. Chunkovic up. Great effort from Ashley Marshall, but into the net it goes. Let's take a look at that one again.
Nice dig by Chunkovic, and then again there's that cross-court short cutty by Chunkovic for the point. Getting oh so close to the championship point. So this was a low set by Heather, and Ashley tried to do something with it, but Vanya's block was there. 18-15, 3 points away from a championship here. And I jinxed her again. So these girls are competing for the Sites Cup, which is the trophy we give away in memory of a Murray Sites who was instrumental of helping out here at Parksville Beach, creating leagues and tournaments. Was my partner for years. And a lot of amazing people's names on this trophy, including Jamie Broder, who played in the Olympics for Canada for beach volleyball.
We saw plenty of collegiate and university players taking part in this tournament. We're seeing some excellence right now. Chunkovic up, and again, that's Cuddy you're talking about, her bread and butter.
Well, I've coached her for 5 years. She won 4 national championships with me. I've seen that Cuddy before many times.
And now we're up
go.
to 2016, up to match
They're
point.
going to be cheering for the sky ball.
Yes, the sky ball. So that's an underhand serve right way into the air.
And she doesn't
Nope,
do it.
She doesn't do it. And the volleyball gods have spoken. No sky ball. The net wins.
She went for a spinner, but
Ashley Marshall serving here to keep her team's hopes alive.
Tip.
oh my. That is a tough way to lose a championship. It was a cheesy move, but smart move. But there you have it. Andrea and Chunkovic and Vanya Olivada with the win. And here comes Danielle Hyde, who is on that trophy the most out of any player. She's giving the trophy away, the Sites Cup, with some cash.
Oh, flashing the cash as well as the trophy there. So as the two teammates pose for a photo. A nice round of applause too from all the fans here at the conclusion of that game. And yeah, just some really strong serving from Oliveira. And again, those cutties and surprise shots from Chunkovic really helped win the day for that team.
Yeah, it wasn't the most cleanest win, but again, so many roll shots that both of these athletes have in their toolbox. And then you know that they can swing on it too. So happy for these two. They play a lot of beach.
All right, let's take a look at some of the highlights here from our women's gold medal match here in doubles at VOLLYBASH. Again, nice play at the net from Pippas through a lot of this game. Nice example of it right there. Set up to Oliveira. Again, Pippas once again really, really strong her work at the net. And Shane, you had mentioned Pippas and Marshall sort of first time at this tournament. Is that correct?
Yeah, first time ever playing at VOLLYBASH. So again, nerves. Trying to win that trophy, it gets to you. It took me a long time to win this trophy, and I had to bring in ringers to win it. But you know, some people get lucky and they win it in their first year, like what happened yesterday in our triples championship. Yeah, it's they got here. Hopefully next year they come back and give it a shot to try and win it again next year.
And we're seeing here excellent play again from Olivara and Chunkovic there, leading to the win again, 2-0 on that. So, all right, as they pose for the trophy, congratulations again to Chunkovic and Olivara. We're going to take a quick break now, and we'll come back with our men's doubles finals here at VOLLYBASH 33 at the Parksville Community Park.
Oceanside Outdoor Sport presents VOLLYBASH.
Women's doubles titles now in the books. Time for our men's doubles gold medal match here at VOLLYBASH. And Shane, we're expecting some incredible athleticism here with our men's matchup.
Yeah, these four athletes are probably some of the best four athletes in this tournament. So I'm excited to watch this match. The team of Stockton and Carreri, they're pure power, and they got ball control. They're a pretty amazing team. So I'm excited to watch what they got.
We'll talk a little bit more about them here as we start the broadcast. One of those gentlemen mentioned also a national team player with their respective country, but they'll be going up against a team of Rowan Santesi and Dave Bolesny. So tell us a bit about their opponents.
Yeah, Rowan's a very good player. He's played on this beach many times. He's plays out of the Willows Beach in Victoria. He's been in the Vancouver Island scene and BC scene for pro volleyball for about 8 years. And then Dave Bolesny grew up here and playing on this beach and playing for Dover Bay High School and UBC, and so he's a fantastic player as well.
Awesome. All right, well, this will be wrapping up VOLLYBASH 33, so let's get to it. Our men's doubles gold medal final. As it was for the women's final, overcast, dropping the temperature a bit, about 17 degrees, and a little bit of wind. You see the flags here, but otherwise a beautiful day for it, and we're getting things started. Bolesny with the first serve. Nice dig there from Bolesny. Over in two. And a big swing there from Curtis Stockton. Australian down off the block. And quite the history in volleyball he's had. It's quite amazing to have him here for VOLLYBASH.
Yeah, I think this is our third year having Curtis at VOLLYBASH. Curtis is a former champion here at VOLLYBASH, part of the Australian national team for about 9 years, I think he was. Starting with a sky ball right off the bat, might hit us.
Yeah.
Oh. No. Getting into it early. You're going to see these guys have a lot of fun together.
Yeah.
These guys play each other quite a bit.
Well, the audience better be into it and watch out for balls flying out of bounds. Yeah, looking for a lot of speed on some of these shots here today. Nice back set and back over. Yes, Stockton again, quite active here as we kick off the men's doubles final.
Yeah, his partner, Matt Curry, going back to serve. Matt is basically a legend. Used to play so much beach volleyball here on the island, Vancouver, all over the place, Seaside, Oregon. A little dribbler there. Yeah, Matt has 2 kids now.
Drop the
There's
family
Matt.
to see, yeah, nice serve over there. And
Just a dribbler, goes through Stockton's hands.
Lesney getting ready to serve. 2-2 tie here in the first set.
And there's a huge kill by Carreri. Yeah, Matt's an ER doctor.
Might need an ER doctor after
Yeah,
that big
no
swing
kidding.
there.
Yeah, Matt played his indoor career at Camosun College and then went off to play 3 years at the University of Hawaii. So he knows how to play volleyball, that's for sure.
Nice dig there from Bolesny. Oh, and the thing, if you're just joining us there, you're hearing the jeers and everything. So there's no officials actually working the game except for, I think, about 40 officials who made that call.
Yeah, Rowan saw an opportunity to call ball in, which obviously it wasn't going to affect the play, but you're going to hear this the whole match, just calling for sky balls.
Yeah. All right, we're just getting getting the ball back together here. Shortly, basically there's another game happening in a court beside us. And I'm guessing that's where the volleyball is at the moment. Oh no, they're just watching it there.
Nice.
All right, 3 serving 2 here. Stockton with the serve. Huge block there from Carreri. Let's take a look at that one again.
Yeah, nice serve by Stockton. Santesi gets it. He looks line, and then nothing there but hands by Carreri. Nice block. Oh, that's a rare miss by Bolesny.
Try to take advantage of the quick over in 2, but point going to team of Carreri and Stockton.
Yeah, you have a lot of the crowd giving everybody the...
Oh. Young fan here trying to sell us some stickers here in the middle of the broadcast. Which,
yeah, you see it all here on Parksville Beach.
Yeah. Beautiful defense there.
Yeah, line, cross, come on. I go. Come on. That's out.
Oh, went for the pokey there in 2, but out the back of the court.
Yeah, I think Carreri there realized that his partner you can see it here. I think he realized that Curtis Stockton was down. Didn't think he had enough time to get up. Went for the pokey, but just sailed a little long.
Oh, what's going to be the call there, Shane? Looks like it's a play on the net.
Well, that was a bad set by Rowan on that one, and Dave, you can see Dave tries to save it with his left hand, but Dave's all over the net on this one. There was no question about it. Oh, mind you, Carreri could have been on that net too.
Ace!
There you go, the friendly.
The friendly almost apologizing for that play. Carreri back to serve again.
Good. Yeah, middle. Right. Go, Chris.
Santesi using that bouncing of the net quite a bit. What? Think they're calling the hands on that?
Oh, you called hands. Sorry, I didn't hear the whistle. Right?
Once again, Bolesny called his own hands.
Yeah. No need to self-call that one. Obviously, you do that there.
Come on, right now.
Rowan with the serve now. 4 serving 8.
Santesi now off the net and down. Some low fives from the teammates, but also some commentary from the fans. Great example there. You can go just from a huge attempt at a kill for one strike and then just a little bit of precision right after it.
Well, yeah, that's the beach volleyball game. It's not just about the huge swings. It's about the craftiness. And, you know, this team of Stockton and Carreri, it's kind of a perfect team, to be honest with you. They can beat you with ball control, with shots, or they can just power through. It's a very, very good team here.
Big free swing there from Ron Santesi, earning the side out, and yeah, definitely hard to play defense when you're moving backwards, and that's what happened there.
Well, it's called a peel actually. So Carreri decides to peel off. Didn't think that the set was perfect, and you hear Bolesny yell "no one," and then Rowan just unleashed. Once again, you hear Curtis Stockton calling his own hands. You can see right away, Stockton goes for a jump set, and then you can see him, just outside the replay, but he was calling two hits the whole time.
Bolesny back to serve. 7 serving 9. Lots of oohs there after Curtis Stockton with the big swing on the right side.
Yeah, it's fun to watch Stockton take a swing. He's a lefty, so it actually almost looks even more powerful with that left-handed swing.
10 serving 7.
Yeah, line, no one. Come on, he's fine. Line, no one. Yes, come on.
And a dig too tight to the net for Santesi to save it. It's a nice dig here by Bolesny, but it just sails a little bit too tight. And with Carreri at the net, there's no chance getting it through.
Carreri serving here. Over 2, but look at that reaction from Curtis Stockton. Right place, right time.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a great play here. Bolesny goes over. He's a lefty, so he can go over on 2, but Stockton decided to stay. Thought he saw something, and he was right. And once again, the team of Stockton and Carreri just... Here's a block by Stockton. Look at how high he gets on that. No one's getting by that block.
Yeah.
Let's go. Watch it. Yeah. Tight line. Come on. Yes.
You heard Santesi say tight line. He's just trying to get him to help him, but...
Yeah, Stockton showing his height there. They're playing the net, yeah, on the replay here.
And he just wraps the ball. There's no getting through that. Not on that tight set. I think we got a timeout called, actually. Oh, they're giving themselves technical timeouts. It's not normal, but not here at VOLLYBASH, but these guys are used to playing in some of the bigger events.
Yeah, we can see the players here getting a little refreshments off to the side. Let's take a moment, look at some highlights here during this technical timeout.
Yeah, just a strong block there by Carreri. You have Bolesny, played his career at UBC, also from Nanaimo, went to Dover Bay, Bolesny did.
All right, it's back in the game here. And speaking of Bolesny, nice strike there to get his team back up. Still trailing by 6 now, 14-8.
Yeah, Dave was telling me that this is his first tournament of the year. And that's when you're as good as Dave Bolesny, you can play one tournament and be in the final. So good job by Dave.
Santesi serving.
Matt Carreri with the kill. Matt played at Camosun. You can see this kill here by Matt. Big kill here. Matt played at Camosun, and so many beach volleyball athletes out of Camosun College. Brian Hebert, Adam Parks, Darren Goss. So many athletes went on to be Martin Reeder. Just athletes that went on to play in the Olympics, played high-level professional beach volleyball, and Matt's one of them.
Yeah, that's one of the great things, hosting this tournament sort of very close to both VIU and Camosun, the amount of collegiate athletes from the islands that come out here to VOLLYBASH and entertaining us, entertaining the crowds here. Makes for an excellent tournament year after year after year.
You can see Bolesny go over in two, and Stockton just digs it straight over, but it just goes wide.
Bolesny back to serve.
And rare error there by Matt Carreri.
Yep, going down the line, but just out of bounds. And it sounds like there's a 3-year-old PA announcer.
Yeah.
If you hear in the background.
Yeah, it's Dave Dooley's son. They've taken over the mic. I'm coming over here, so maybe.
Oh! So Shane, as the folks in the background erupt, tell us what we just saw there.
Well, here at Parksville Beach, we have a no set over rule, and in every other pro tournament, you can set the ball over as long as your shoulders are square. But here at Parksville Beach, there's no setting over. So as soon as he did it, he knew.
Yep. Point goes to Bolesny and Santesi.
And there's a kill by Carreri. That's 16-11.
We'll take a look at that big swing there again.
Nice pass by Carreri. Goes up.
Jump set right down the middle.
It's interesting to note that Stockton is a lefty, so when he goes up to jump set, everybody has to actually stay with that block because he could be swinging, and then when he does that jump set, it opens up the block for Carreri.
Yeah, line.
Oh, it's a nice roll shot by Dave Bolesny there.
Yeah, it looked like he was hitting right, shooting left instead. As we take a look at the replay, for anyone just joining us, just a reminder that for the beach game, for the first team to win 2 sets, it's also to 21, not to 25 like the indoor game.
Yeah, they'll play best 2 out of 3, these guys. First 2 sets, so we'll go to 21 like you're saying. There's no cap. They got to win by 2. And then if a third set is required, it goes to 15.
Line.
Giving a shout out to Dr. Carreri there. Again, another big swing off the block and out of bounds.
Yeah, Matt with a good pass. Has so many options with that beautiful set by Stockton.
Stockton with a nice jump serve there. Dug up.
Good. Watch it.
Carreri finishing off the rally there with some nice desperation plays on both sides.
Yeah, look, these guys are having fun out here. Look at this nice dig by Stockton, then a nice pokey play. Bolesny does everything he can, and Stockton just pops it up so Carreri can take a nice controlled swing. But there's smiles all over the place here, at least from Carreri and Stockton.
Yeah. Up 18-12 here. Rowan Santesi finding the back corner of the court. Perfect strike there.
You hear a lot of talk here as a beach player. You see Bolesny set the ball, then he looks to see where the open shot is, and you hear him yelling, cross, cross, cross. Actually, he changed it. He said line, and then he realized that the defense had collapsed. So luckily, Santesi listened.
A lot of the game, yeah, is reading what your opponent is doing on the other side of the net while you're making your plays.
Go. Yeah, push. Line. Come on.
There was calling line, but went cross court, but not able to be returned.
Well, what you'll see is the partner that sets it will make a call for the open shot, but that doesn't necessarily mean you have to take that shot. If you're ready to swing, you can swing away.
What do we see here? Sky ball. Just
Wow.
a great stick there from Carreri, punched off by, I think there was a cutter there down to the left.
Look at this play. Carreri just chases down the ball, no problem, nice and calm, and then just fakes out line and does a beautiful cutty. Here comes a sky ball for set point. Pretty weak sky ball, though.
And a massive block there from Curtis Stockton. Stockton and Carreri taking set number 1, 21-13. All right, as the players are high fives, the quick replay here before we go to break.
Santesi with the pass and just takes a swing. It just some bit deflated. They know they're up against the number 1 seeds, and you could see it on that swing.
I love VOLLYBASH.
Just about ready for set number 2 here at your men's doubles finals at VOLLYBASH. Take a look at some of the highlights there from the first set.
You're seeing the pure talent here from Carreri and Stockton.
Yeah, just the reaction time there from Stockton on what was going to be a quick attack.
Yeah, just the knowledge, you're right. Like reading the play properly, setting up that block. Stockton has been in so many big games. And here we are.
All right, let's get back now. The second set is underway. And first point going to the team Santesi and Bolesny on our left-hand side here from our broadcast area. Nearly getting a beautiful pancake there from Carreri, but ace going to Bolesny.
You see the difference, the challengers, when they get that roll shot serve that just dribbles over, they celebrate.
Stockton up, taking care of business. Big strike off the block.
Yeah, this play here is almost unstoppable. The ball's set perfectly in the right position for Stockton, and he can go anywhere with that swing.
Stockton backing up to serve here. 1 serving 2. Big lefty off the tape.
Come on. Yeah, it's gotta go.
Couple cutties on both sides. Huge strike, Santesi! And the crowd erupting after that rally.
Yeah, some good ball control. There's a little pokey, defensive pokey, and then Santesi just takes a great cross-court swing. Carreri can't handle it. I think the crowd's just cheering so hard because they want to see a third. This is great volleyball being played right now by both sides.
Yeah, come on, back.
Stockton over in 2. Bolesny down the middle. Nice pass to the left side.
Go.
Bolesny with the nice dig.
Yeah, line. You're up.
I don't know if that would have made it past the judges either. That's hand set. I think they were going to probably call that.
Big smiles on Stockton and Carreri there.
Yeah, that's a cheap play, but it's the right play. The crowd giving Stockton the gears, saying they've already won the first set. Why do you got to be so cheap? They're just toying with him.
Yeah.
You can see something right there, though, in this replay where Bolesny saves this ball by going underneath the net. In the beach volleyball game, there's no center line. You can go over that line as long as you don't interfere with your opponent. So you can go underneath the net.
Tight to the net. Nice win from Santesi there.
Yeah, really tight pass here by Santesi, and a bad pass, and then Santesi did everything he could to salvage his own mistake.
Team switching sides here. Still really nice weather for today, just a little bit of wind. Serve going straight over, Stockton with the set. Very nice dig from Bolesny. And using knuckles. Knuckles all over the place.
I think that was in. We got pokies everywhere. So this first pokey is actually legit. You cannot set a first contact. But then the other two pokies, I don't have a clue why they came out. Stockton having fun with it.
Some tuna, rice, and veggies. Poke's all around. Bolesny back to serve.
It's so tough to stop Carreri. He's got so many tools. Here you are. Beautiful pass. The first contact's great. Could swing, could cutty, and he goes down the line. Just banter back and forth between the crowd and the participants.
Play Santesi off the block. And applause from the crowd.
Yeah, nice pass by Santesi, and then Bolesny, you can see him looking where the open shot is and yelling for Rowan to hit it. Rare error by Carreri there. Hit the ball deep, out the back. Here you see a troubled first ball, and then he tries to save it, but just out the back.
Santesi and Bolesny up 7-4 here in the second set, trailing 1-0 in the match. There's the 3-year-old PA announcer again.
Yeah, ball hit over in 2. Yeah, that 3-year-old is actually coming out too much, maybe.
Have to have a word with the organizers at some point.
Yeah, just a saved ball over.
Carreri serving.
Come on, Matty. Go. Line. Yes, back. Yeah, line.
Back set, was he off the shoulder and down? Crowd appreciative of that rally.
Yeah, scramble play, some good defense. Bolesny goes up. They do a reverse set, and Bolesny goes up, and Carreri read him very well. And now it's Stockton's turn to block it.
Big shout after the big block. We'll take a look at that again.
Yeah, you'll be able to see here how Stockton just takes away all the room and just wraps that ball down. It's a great block by Curtis Stockton.
7-all here in set 2. Nice side out.
So sometimes when your partner calls for you to make a shot, you go up for that shot, and you can see the defensive player move to where your player called it, and that's what Rowan did. He read cross instead of line.
What we're not seeing while the replay is on is the team of Stockton Carreri trying to throw the volleyball back to the other side for serve, but not getting it back after two or three attempts.
Pin.
Stockton the big strike from 2 there. Side out.
Yeah, here's a replay of, oh, didn't get it there, but the replay of how much an advantage it is to be a left-handed hitter. Stockton goes up, fakes the set, and then he just takes a swing.
Crazy 8s on the scoreboard. Jump serve from Stockton. Nice pass there. Oh, missed off the knuckles.
Yeah, Bolesny with the jump set, and unfortunately the second attempt, no one there, and Santesi was just a little bit of a hiccup.
That's a rotation on that serve.
Line! Yeah, behind. Line! Yes, sir, that's nice.
Perfect placement. He's back left-hand corner of the court.
It's pretty outstanding watching this team of Stockton and Carreri move around the court. They got ball control, they can read everything, and then they can just unleash with power as well. But they're having fun. Look at the smiles. This is what VOLLYBASH is all about.
Yeah, smiles on the court, smiles off the court. Great crowd response there. Goes for the big ace, but a bit too long.
Yeah, pretty casual here at VOLLYBASH. It's the island life. Oh my.
Just like the play you talked about a few plays earlier, the big lefty going up for the swing on two there. Pretty tough to stop that.
Yeah, you see here after this, again, it starts with the pass. It's such a good pass, and then Stockton just hammers with his left hand.
Line! No one! Good. Anything high. Line! Come on! Yes, sir!
Great example there, the shot down the line, taking a lot of speed off it.
These guys are. Here's one play ago, you saw him punish the ball, and now you just see him do a nice little spin shot down the line. Guys are taking a timeout. I think the team of Bolesny and Santesi are realizing that Stockton and Carreri are getting hot here.
Shane, while we're on a bit of a quick timeout here, I know earlier in the day there was some worry about rain. Ended up being a really nice day. Has there ever been a rainy VOLLYBASH?
Oh yes, we've seen rain at VOLLYBASH as many times. But you know, the nice weather is pretty common here. But we have battled through some muddier, windier days for sure. At VOLLYBASH, we play rain or shine. 33 years we've been running it.
And really quick before we get back to the set, approximately how many teams registered in the tournament this year?
Well, on the doubles side, I think we got about 110 total, and then about 62 for the triples on Saturday.
Very cool. All right, back to it. Bolesny with the chance, and hits it.
Good time out there for those guys. Get themselves reset. You see here with Bolesny with a nice pass. Again, it starts with that first contact, nice set, and then he just... Stockton got caught in no man's land right in the middle of the court.
10 serving 12 right now. Stockton again wowing the crowd with the big kills on two.
You see this here again, first contact by Carreri. It's such a good pass that Stockton's like, I can take a swing. Then he says sorry to him after here. Says, sorry about that, I'll set you next time. Carreri says, no problem. If you're going to punish it like that, it's all yours.
Bolesny with a diving dig, very nice there.
Interesting play there, nice try. Yeah, interesting to note, Stockton, here you see the replay of them just hitting it out on the first contact dig.
They was trying to catch them with both players over on the left side, leaving a lot of space open, but just a bit wide.
Oh, nice try by Bolesny.
Yeah. Throws the head down, so close, so close. Bolesny's had all sorts of outstanding digs throughout this game.
Yeah, Bolesny's such a good player too. He reads it well, but just a little outside. This is his first term he's played in this year, so. Nice swing by Santesi. That score right, 12 serving 14.
Oh, that's what our official scorekeeper is telling us, so let's go that. Yeah, 12 serving 14.
It's tough to play this team. Stockton, who's so experienced on the beach, also played in all over Europe Pro and played for the Australian national team.
Pace. Again, down the corridor of indecision. I know sometimes you want to serve it to the person you want to see attack, or
yeah,
there it is.
You got it, I got it. No one's got it.
No one's got it. All right. A couple of beautiful jump sets indeed, yes, and another ball way out of bounds after that big kill.
Leslie trying to do everything he can back here, playing defense. He reads the first one, and then the second one he reads it, but just not enough. So much firepower coming at him. Carreri, who played at the University of Hawaii, and Camosun, as I said earlier, and Stockton, who's played everywhere.
Keep it. Come up. Go get it. Line.
Ball just hit wide by Stockton on that one. This team of Carreri and Stockton were undefeated all day long.
And again, a great example too of the quality of athletes you get out here at VOLLYBASH every year.
Yeah, it's outstanding that these athletes, both on the women and the men's side. Oh, a couple errors here.
There. Yeah, we're all tied at 15 here as we get pretty far into the second set. Reminder, Stockton and Carreri up 1-0 in the game. Or the match, I should say. And there's that, maybe the bread and butter play of this game when all's said and done. Curtis Stockton, big lefty swing here on 2 for some really nice crowd-pleasing kills.
Well, it's one of those things. I don't know if it's an easy serve or just a great pass, but the passing from Carreri is allowing Stockton to set or swing each time.
Come on, Maddie.
And oohs and ahs again from around the crowd with the block there from Stockton.
Well, we've seen it before. It's like the Howie Meeker instant replay here, but it's nothing getting through there.
And it wouldn't be a Parksville sport event without a Howie Meeker reference.
That's exactly it.
And an ace. Carreri, there a bit of confusion, I think, on the defensive side.
Yeah, it's one of those things that as the match goes on, you can see that Stockton and Carreri just having fun. And these challengers have to be almost perfect, and that is not perfect with that shank serve receive.
Oh, I think we might have a sky ball here. There it is.
Nobody.
Leslie hitting a bit of the tape, but getting it done.
Stays in, yeah. Yeah, the crowd forcing Carreri pretty much into a sky ball. Didn't know if he wants to do it, but and then Bolesny just catches the tape, but it stays in. He gets the point.
Carreri there, off the block, side out.
Yes, sometimes it's hard to defend when they set it off the net because he can hit it high off hands anywhere on the court. Now we got another sky ball, the crowd calling for another sky ball. Last time it almost hit us when Stockton did it. Oh, that's high.
That is ridiculous.
You got Stockton and Carreri just playing it up for the crowd, having fun. That's what it's like when you're the #1 team and you've got so much talent.
And hits it right to the backboard of the court.
And here you go. It sets up championship point here. This will definitely be a sky ball.
Yeah.
So this is championship point. We want to make sure that we get this one.
Yep. Stockton encouraging the crowd to get the applause and the clap rhythm going. And I think that might have went backwards.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again. So it's still match point the way that beach volleyball works and volleyball works with this rally point scoring. So any mistake here made or any positive play on Stockton and Carreri. Oh no!
No, it looked like the serve went out. Like I said, one mistake. That was it. Even though a couple calls from reserve from the crowd, I think we have our Volley Bash doubles champions. Curtis Stockton, Matt Carreri.
There you have it, Danielle Hyde giving out the trophy to Stockton Carreri.
As well as some other young fans that also want to raise the trophy there.
I think it's actually Carreri's kids. It's the first thing when I asked him about, his background. I've known Carreri for a long, long time, and he's like, I'm a father of 3. That was his first thing he said. So.
Yeah. I was definitely going to inspire them to take part in Volley Bash one time. But yeah, they're loving the trophy. Let's just take a look at some highlights here before we get back to more of the trophy presentation. All right, let's take a look at some highlights here from our men's doubles gold medal match. All right, so very strong play from Santesi and Bolesne to kick off the second set here as they needed to win this one to extend the game, but just too strong from Stockton and Carreri. And again, that the big left-handed kills from Stockton, as well as some blocks. Big part of the story here for this game.
Yeah, just the power, the ball control. Carreri, just a fantastic athlete. When I heard that he was playing with Stockton this weekend, I knew for sure that that's the #1 seed, and they didn't let anyone down. They were, from start to finish, they were the #1 seed, and they didn't look back. So amazing plays by these guys, just unstoppable.
Yeah, see the smile there in Bolesne as yet another big kill through, but point 2 against Santesi and Bolesne. No quit with them throughout the game, even while playing against a very, very, very powerful team. Bolesne, a nice strike there, yep, off the top of the nets and down.
Yeah, just highlight after highlight, whether it's power, whether it's ball control. Happy for these guys, happy for Matt Carreri. Nice to see him out here on winning a championship again.
Great stuff. All right, wow, we're coming to the close here of the 33rd annual Volley Bash here at the Parksville Community Park. Shane, of course, this is a great wrap-up for volleyball here in Parksville for the season. But if folks want to know more about all the different outdoor sport programs and leagues, where can folks go online?
All they got to do is come to our oceansideoutdoorsport.com website. We run stuff all summer long, so love to have people out. Pretty proud of what we do here at Parksville Beach, so love to see people out.
Perfect. All right, so this brings our broadcast to a wrap. Thank you so much for tuning in. On behalf of Shane Hyde, my name is Matt Carter. Thank you for tuning in to Volley Bash. We'll see you again next summer.